scores the first basket of the game tonight for Dallas. Derek Stafford, Mark Lindsay, and Scott Wall are tonight's officials as the shot is good. Kevin Love.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm actually still wearing jeans with my tie.
On, please.
Hey, it's Mavs homecoming. I made a mistake and left my corsage at home, but it's a big night, man. That's why, you know.
There he is.
Yeah, look at that. Got the tie.
He needs on those slacks with it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm generally an above-the-waist guy, so. But, hey, that was pretty incredible, guys. One of my favorite moments is the ovation JJ got. That was just
absolutely
nuts. Just nuts.
Well, real classy is the word I'll use for all of it.
Here's a drive by Derek Williams, and he goes to Kevin, or make it Darko Milicic to score right at the rim. I had a chance to talk to JJ. I saw him about 6 o'clock. And here is a steal. Lamar Odom lost it. Ricky Rubio to Kevin Love for the breakaway dunk.
There are forced turnovers and then there are unforced turnovers, and you would much rather a forced turnover than just one of those unforced ones like that.
That was just slop.
Yep.
First turnover of the game for either team. As Rubio and Love converted into a basket for Minnesota, so a quick run for Minnesota out of the timeout has it back to within one. Odom trying to break down Darko, and Milicic stuffs him again. That's 4 blocks in the first quarter for Darko. Last year, Milicic averaged 2 block shots a game. And Minnesota takes the lead.
And that's the shot right there. If Ricky Rubio can knock that down consistently, he will be one. Rick went to Yee early to see if the length could in some way bother Love, because Yee is a long dude.
Rubio on the drive. And at the end of the shot clock, he makes a pass that he didn't have time to make. Looking for Wayne Ellington. Turnover Minnesota.
It's a young error right there. A young player making a young turnover. But he'll learn. You got to take that shot. Here you see him working against Jason Kidd. No time for the pass to Ellington.
Marion matched up against Derek Williams. Double team goes to Sean Marion. Rubio recovers. Kidd goes around him. Now the shot clock down to 3. Yee again. The rebound right down off the rim to Dallas. Haywood was right there. Kidd ultimately controlled it though. Marion, the one bounce dribble, puts up the shot and the soft touch for the Matrix.
Well, just give it to Sean.
Yes.
I mean, just give it to him.
Everything he throws up is going in.
Get out of the way. The flow that he's in offensively, he's going to make most of those shots when he gets to a sweet spot inside.
Yee commits the foul, which is the second on Dallas this quarter, and Yee generally ends first. Sean Marion went 11 of 21 for the floor in 31 minutes against the Suns on Monday, scoring 29 points. Now he's 3 for 3.
Well, when you see that little flip there, he's the master of the flip shot. He's in such a zone. He's not even distracted by Jet's early '80s cameo shoes. Jet went back with the gold kicks tonight in honor of the ring ceremony.
And here is a slashing move into the lane by Derek Williams, the rookie out of Arizona, the number 2 pick last summer, on their home floor to start the year. Jason Terry, baseline, tough shot over Rubio. Derek Williams and Brandon Wright go after it. Williams comes away with it. And the Timberwolves, after getting 2 Kevin Love free throws on the last time down, are in position to tie or go in front. And Wright steps out on Rubio, and a foul will put Dallas over the limit. Wright with his first, and Ricky Rubio to the free throw line. 81% for the rookie. He's ready to get into the lineup and try to hit the ground running. And it took a couple of games for him to get in sync. But remember, he had a big game in Houston, about his 3rd game back.
Yeah.
Kevin Love nails a jumper.
This guy's a flat ball.
Green, man.
Roddy looking to Jason Terry. Loves the shot. Randolph bites it. A pump fake, open look. Jason Terry on the money.
Just beautiful. Nice shot fake. You have to acknowledge that.
Rubio. Nope. First quarter is over. And the Mavericks shoot 52%. That German on the bench in a suit should be joining us coming up after this timeout. This was the scene beforehand if you missed it. Some footage from the ring ceremony tonight. Dallas comes out on the floor, and after 1, they lead Minnesota by 1.
We've been kind of waiting on getting this hardware and kind of getting this new thing started, and you know we got the banner raised. we had the White House, and this is definitely the icing on the cake. And now I think we can emotionally, everybody can move on and really go after it this season. But what a great day. The ring looks outstanding. It's heavy. It's nice. It's blinging. So definitely an exciting day.
You know, when you look down to that championship ring, I've got to ask, can you believe
all sunk in for you, or is it still sort of a surreal feeling for you?
Yeah, I think it's going to eventually sink in, you know, when I retire a couple years ago. And, I mean, not a couple years ago, but a couple years from now and really sit. You know, we're happy that Pager came in, man. It's good to see him. What a big part he was last year, especially nobody really believed he had any. Oh, my God! Oh! Shut it down! Let's go home!
It's a wrap, Dirk.
Man, that is a wrap.
Woo!
that was some fun?
Yes!
Let's take a look at that. Dirk's going to stay with us on the other side, but off the turnover. Jason Terry to Brandon Wright. Shut it down!
Wow.
Dallas up. Just a few other things to ask you. First, your thoughts on how the team is coming together 17 games into the year.
I really like what we've done. We kept on working. I think the start of the season was pretty ugly. You know, his knee buckled. Oh my God. You know, I think the first couple games were ugly. I think we're a step too late to everything. We weren't quite in the shape we needed to be, but I really think we put in a lot of hard work over the last 3 weeks. Guys are getting after it in games, trying to get better and practice. The younger guys stepping up, playing well. I think we're playing 11, 12 guys every night, which you have to do in a tough schedule like that. So I like where we're heading. We just got to keep on working. And really, if you look at the West, it's wide open to me. I haven't seen one team to me that's really scary. It's a work in progress. As long as he plays hard and competes every night, I think he's going to be special for a long time.
He tries to set up a lob there to Brandon Wright again, as Wright has 8 points off the bench here in the second quarter. You know, seeing Page in the house tonight, Dirk, reminded me last year, and I thought maybe there might be some similarity to your situation, but last year when he joined the Mavericks, he went through a little bit of a training camp. And I tell you what, a timeout's been called here by head coach Rick Carlisle. Can you stay with us just for a little bit more, Dirk?
Yeah, and I just got my ring back.
You did?
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to wear it when you guys come back.
All right, thank you very much, Dirk. We appreciate it. We'll step aside. Timeout called by Dallas. It's a 9-point Maverick lead. Minnesota 41%. Free throw wise, though, Minnesota's attempted 15 and made 12, while Dallas has only attempted 2 free throws so far. Wildly from Roddy out to Kidd. 4 to shoot. A block from behind by Wayne Ellington. Rubio tipped it away from Roddy, and a transition opportunity. Beautiful no look, but Roddy blocks Kevin Love.
I love it. Roddy out-highlighted Rubio on that. That was going to make the highlight reel for Rubio, and then Roddy said, no, I'll get a little piece of that.
Here's a look at it. You see the bounce pass by Rubio. Great pass. Roddy not giving up on the play. Blocked it with the left hand.
Beautiful. And that's a good example just how long those arms are. We know
But I think, as Hart said earlier, he's a baller. That's what
There's
he
no
is.
question.
Rubio.
what?
Yeah, what is right?
That certainly happened.
He and Kevin Love not on the same page on that particular play. He thought he was going to fade, and Kevin dove to the
I
basket.
think he
Not in
needed,
the same book.
he needed late 70s David Thompson to come flying in and flush that home. That was going to nobody.
Marion from Kidd. Into Odom. The drop step by Odom. Shoots and misses.
Getting some high percentage looks, though.
He is 1 of 9 tonight, Odom is.
Great D.
Had shot 43% for the floor over the course of the last 8 games, raising his shooting this year to 35%, but a rough go of it tonight for Odom. But as you said, the defense there forces the turnover committed by Rubio.
And a great example of what deflections do. Doesn't go down as a steal, but he knocked it off and gets the turnover.
Odom missed from 3, and then Minnesota tipped it out of bounds. Full 24 for Dallas when we get back. Quite a second quarter.
Confidence out the roof on the offensive end right now. may not miss the way he's going.
We're shooting 47% this year coming into the game tonight. A handoff, Rubio got into the paint, and a wild shot is kept alive. Chasing it down, Haywood. Nice job with the handles.
Rubio doesn't know where his shots come from right now as a point guard. So he's going to shoot a low percentage until he understands that.
Barlow with him on the dribble drive and blocks.
Boy, Darko's got his hand on everything tonight.
I feel like I should ask a follow-up question. Where they come from when you say Rubio doesn't know where his shots come from, on the floor or within the flow of the offense?
Both, Mark.
Okay.
On the floor, you know, in the system, he's not a pick and roll pull-up guy in the system. In transition, on broken plays, he's going to take a lot of ill-advised shots. For example, the shot that he just took, there was no way of making that shot. I think when to go, when to slow, when to look for your offense, when not to, is what he's going to have to work on.
He struggled again right there on that brick.
He is back in for Dallas. A bullet pass, Marion to Terry. And Kevin Love grabs the rebound. The line for Love there is now 5 rebounds to go with 11 points. Minnesota playing without Luke Ridnour tonight, along with J.J. Barea and Michael Beasley. That's a nice drop-off as Rubio dive cuts. Darko with the nice pass out of the post, and Rubio sent to the free throw line.
For the future, the beauty of the Minnesota team is that everybody, a lot like Dallas, everybody can pass the basketball. There's a nice dive cut by Rubio. Nice pass by Darko.
And when you say everybody can pass the basketball, that certainly fits it.
Mavericks have led by as many as 14 points at 46-32. Paint. Nope, Ellington misses, but got his own miss back that scores.
Dreaded second shot. It always comes back to bite you.
Ellington averaged 6.6 points in each of his first 2 seasons. This year he's up to 7 points and 2 rebounds a game. Averaging 22 minutes, the most outstanding player of the 2009 Final Four for the national champion North Carolina Tar Heels. Derek Williams. Williams with the rebound after the missed shot by Kidd. Kidd 2 of 3 from the floor tonight, has 5 points to go with 3 boards and 3 assists. Dallas led by 11 from Jason Terry. Sean Marion and Brandon Wright each have 8. Going baseline, Wayne Ellington. Rubio gets his feet set and takes a comfortable looking 3. He is shooting 37% on his 3-pointers this year.
And if you take a look at his shot, it's not a bad looking shot. So with more work, he's going to develop into a decent outside shooter.
And a throwaway here. Dallas can't hook up on the pass from Terry to Kidd. So a turnover with 5.8 remaining.
Yeah, it's a bad turnover there. And now Minnesota has a chance to get one last bucket before this half ends.
Rubio to Kevin Love to beat the buzzer. He nailed it, a 3. And that is an 8-0 run for the Timberwolves. That is not the way the Mavericks wanted to close the first half after playing very well for long stretches of the first half. An 8-zip run to end the half will lead. The third quarter underway, and it starts with a dud of a possession for Dallas as a turnover is committed.
A little bit of a carryover from the way that second quarter ended, follow.
Baseline to the hoop. With a foul, Derek Williams scores, and now 10 straight points have been scored by Minnesota. Minnesota this year on the road, 3 wins, 4 losses. Under Rick Allen in his first season as the head coach. They won on the road last week as Rubio gets a steal and puts Minnesota back into a tie at 56 all. Lost their first 3 this year. Then on New Year's Day, beat Dallas, and with that game, they have been 7-7, a 500 team since. As Rubio drives, he misses, but it's tipped in by Darko.
Rubio was coming off of the bench when we were in Minnesota. Now he's a starter. And this team is playing with confidence. They believe that they can play against anybody.
Odom, a pass in the lane, and another Dallas turnover. You know, the Mavericks did such a great job in the first half until the tail end of taking care of the ball. They've committed a couple here in the third quarter as Love drives, and a wall built in the lane. Love almost tore it away, kept it alive momentarily, but finally controlled by the Mavs.
I love how mad Haywood was as he ripped that away there.
And Haywood with the reverse dunk after the shot was missed by Odom.
And he almost hurt Rubio just landing. This is what you want out of your big seven. They're going to be tough to beat every night. There's a lot of things they got to figure out, but they're going to have an impact on the race just because they got good young players that have a chance to do stuff that can beat you on any given night.
Darko slipping to the basket. He lays it in, and the lead is 7, and a timeout is taken by Dallas. 7:16 remaining in the third quarter.
All the way in the basket. Last minute, he saw Delonte.
Spin move and a block shot. Marion stuffs Derek Williams. West, and Rubio runs into him, knocks the ball away, and then from behind with a steal. Wow. And then a pass for Kevin Love. The momentum carries him out of bounds.
Brilliant play followed up by a bad play. That's what you got with a talented rookie.
A lot of people's hot.
But that's his shot. That's what he's used to putting up there. He's a spread the floor big.
Doesn't have a history of making a lot of threes in his career. He's made 72 threes in the first 4 seasons of his career. 242.
Stop if you're the Mavericks.
10 fast break points tonight for Dallas. Minnesota only has 3. Minnesota came into the game last in the league in transition defense and second fewest fast break points on offense. Derek Williams fouls with 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Dallas a lot more comfortable when they don't have to just settle for the...
He's tied, but I'm serious. I mean, real emotion, and I think not just because of his part in it, but, you know, because he's so happy for Linda, because that was a big reason why the Mavericks came into existence in the first place.
Absolutely, Marco. You say genuine, as Kevin Love knocks down a 3. He was genuine as an owner as well. You know, really cared about...
And as you see the North Texas Ford game summary, Minnesota leads Dallas 78-72 with the fourth quarter getting underway. Love and Rubio combining for a big night. Thank goodness for the Dallas bench. But the Minnesota bench just got 2 points from Nikola Pekovic with the Jason Terry. Cross court. Over traffic to Roddy. Rubio hounding from behind and knocked it out of bounds. 10 on the shot clock, and Dallas keeps the ball, but Roddy was in a spot of bother there at the hands of Ricky Rubio defensively.
In a bad spot. Rubio coming from behind almost made the steal.
And a throw in, and it's a turnover. Love, he's fouled, and they'll make him earn it at the free throw line. He just hit 2, came into the game shooting 80% on his free throws. And the unfortunate thing as Dallas looks to try to dig out of this hole is that Rick Carlisle doesn't have number 41 to put into the game. Roddy blocks Ricky Rubio, ball out of bounds. This will still be Minnesota ball with 7 on the shot clock. Ricky Rubio has his 7th double-double this year.
And I believe that's 3 blocks for Roddy B tonight.
That's correct. Ricky Rubio's 7th double-double, 13 points, 10 assists, also 6 rebounds. In the lane, Pekovic.
Defense off kilter tonight for the Mavericks. A lot of easy baskets by Minnesota.
They have 34 points in the paint. Terry, Cardinal, former Timberwolves player, hits a 3. Oh, did Dallas need that? Just the 4th three-pointer for Cardinal this year in 28 attempts. He has struggled getting the 3 ball to go down, but connects for a badly needed Dallas basket.
Timing was good. Good rhythm 3 on that one.
Under 9 to go. Big pick by Kevin Love. Rubio got to the hoop.
You know, Roddy's got to know that that pick is coming. If the defender's not letting him know, if the guy covering the screener's not letting him know, he's got to be aware that that screen's coming. You can't just get floored like that in the half court.
Right screens for Terry. Rubio closes out on Roddy. 8 on the shot clock. Jason Terry has a longer defender. Wesley Johnson on him. Split the double team and hits a tough shot at the end of the possession.
A shot that only Jet can make under that kind of pressure.
Roddy lunges at Ricky Rubio. Fortunately, did not get a foul with some contact out at midcourt. Rubio on the dribble. Kevin Love for 3.
That is a fantastic pass. For him to be that deep with that many people collapsing on him and pass it to Love where he can catch and shoot.
For his 4th 3 of the game. Wow.
And he simply knows where his guys are going to be for an outlet.
Jason Terry hits. The offense is getting a little bit better, but they aren't getting stops.
Yep.
That's the key for them, is to find a way to get some stops. You kind of know what Minnesota's going to do. They're going to their hot guy, I'm sure.
court to Tolliver. Rubio. Rebound Brandon Wright. Oh, steal Kevin Love and then foul. You know, what we have been accustomed to seeing from Minnesota over years past is you put pressure on them late in the game, they'll wilt under the pressure. The Mavericks made a run out into the game on New Year's Day. They got within 2 in the fourth quarter. Minnesota closed the game on a 15-0 run. And there's just nothing in their actions and their demeanor right now that make me think that if Dallas puts pressure on the scoreboard, that they're going to crumble.
And that's because of Rubio. I think he settles his team along with Kevin Love. But
I think Alaman's got a lot to do with it.
There's no question about it. I mean, he's a solid coach. He's a great coach for a young point guard. But I think Rubio has a very unique way of running a basketball team and slowing things down at the right time.
Love underneath Pekovic. No foul. It was, or no basket. The foul was on the floor on Jan Mahimi. He's walking the other end. He thought that the foul was going to be on Minnesota on Pekovic. Mahimi just gets bulldozed here.
And, you know, we heard Mahimi drop the skipper as you like.
Inside and outside.
And that's what he's doing, getting production inside and out. And if he keeps playing the way he's playing, they're going to tear that new contract up and give him another one.
Well, he tried to slip a pick, and Dallas got a steal out of the timeout. And Jason Terry doesn't get it to go, but Mahimi snatches the rebound and was fouled going back up.
What they're going to have to do is stay aggressive on both ends of the floor. You can't afford to turn it over.
Rubio down low, Kevin Love, and he got Marion up in the air. They will give him the continuation, but he doesn't get the bounce. Second foul on Sean Marion. Dallas long since over the limit here in this quarter. 4:14 to go, Love on the line.
Here you see him operating, just showing patience, gets Sean up in the air, almost gets the and one.
Before the game,
they want to win this game.
15 straight games, Dallas has held opponents under 100 in that 15-game stretch. The highest scoring team was Minnesota, where they had 99. They're on the doorstep of ending the streak for Dallas. Marion is fouled with 3:21 remaining off a missed three by Jet.
Marion working the glass like
a lot of times this year. The bench has been better than the starters, Mark, in some cases, in some games. Not tonight. But you give Minnesota credit. They've done a better job in the second half.
Rubio slings it past to Pekovic. Rolling to the basket, and he'll go back to the line. Pekovic was the 31st pick in 2008. First pick of the second round. You see the fifth here on Mahimi. He's 26 years old. Played 65 games last year.